Hello, Leo. Welcome in to your new moon in Leo video. This is going to be your oracle and tarot reading, and we're going to answer the questions. What is the main energy of this new moon for you? What energies are showing up? What new intentions should you be focusing on and working on? And what guidance and advice is coming through from your spiritual team to you? Welcome in. All right, Leo, for starters, we're starting off your reading with the bunny. Card number 22. And the bunny begins the theme of this new moon as one of continuing to pour into yourself, developing yourself, nourishing yourself, to be this quote unquote best version of you. There's something you're already working on cultivating for yourself, growing within yourself. And this theme of the new moon and the bunny energy is reminding you of all of the potential that is there and present and available to you as you continue to cultivate yourself, pour into yourself, and develop and refine the skills that you are working on. And what this is facing any shadows is going to be any level of impatience that you may have, finding your own faith to believe that your time will come, and that all of this energy, all of this hard work, all of your efforts will be paying off shortly. Let's dive into the tarot and take a look at more. Okay, Leo, tuning in clearly, please, Spirit, to the energies of the Leo new moon for our Leo collective. What is coming up for them right now? We're going to tune in first to what energy is on deck for you. And then we'll move right into what intentions you can be focusing your time, energy, and effort on, okay? So for those of you who are new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I am sure there is a message here for you. I do always recommend you listen in for your sun, moon, and your rising sign to get more of the story. And this is for our Leos. Leo's sun, moon, and risings. What are the energies on deck for you, Leo? Let's take a look here. All right, Leo, we have got 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Fear, and the Page of Swords. Let's just get this a little better into your focus within the frame. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that you are coming into this very potent for you, Leo. Whatever your Leo placements are, this is a very potent new moon for you to really work on a deep sense of self-transformation, self-growth. And I was feeling that so clearly with the bunny card coming out about pouring into yourself, developing, cultivating your potential, working on some aspect of really leveling up. And there's a lot of fear, anxiety, holding ourselves back because we're afraid of the unknown. We're kind of getting in our own way a little bit with this energy. And I feel like what you might be experiencing is some of that oppositional energy that's coming up. This particular new moon in Leo is going to be directly opposite Pluto in Aquarius. And what I believe it is really doing is kind of fleshing out this shadow wounded aspect of what do we really need to remove, what blocks, what barriers are truly holding us back from what we'd like to achieve. And there's been an extreme sense of hardship that it's taken for you to get to this point. There could have been deceptive energies around you, or this can simply, I'm feeling it intuitively for you, Leo, as your own sense of perhaps self-sabotage in the past. But I'm also feeling this as, with this combination of 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords, of like your own anxiety, wanting to really balance and pour into opportunities, relationships, yourself, your own growth. But there has been this anxiety that surrounded your ability to create balance and to achieve your goal, to achieve what it is you're wanting to build all and pour all of your time, energy, and effort into. And it can feel like there have been people or circumstances that have sort of undermined you, gone against you, potentially betrayed you, or created this sense of I'm not safe and I don't exactly know where I'm going. So let's take a look at what intention Spirit wants you to be focusing on right now for this new moon. For our Leo collective, please, Spirit, show us clearly, what should Leo's new moon intentions be focusing on to assist them through these energies? I feel like with that fear card there, what you really are doing is working through your light and your shadow, both sides of self. And for some reason, with the 6 of Pentacles, I'm really getting the energy of wanting to bring something into a well cohesive whole within your life on any level. And this is a general collective reading, so this could be anything. This could be your sense of self. That's what I'm really feeling strongly, that there's some kind of up leveling at a personal level that this has to do with. But I'm also feeling this could be within the context of how you go about relationships, how you go about just your day to day. Okay, Spirit, show us clearly for our Leos. What intentions, where should their time, energy, and effort be being poured into right now? Yes, exactly what I was feeling intuitively here, Leo. Okay, so when it comes to this opportunity, Spirit is saying, whatever this represents for you, this beautiful golden opportunity here in your hand that you're wanting to bring balance to and cultivate and pour into here with the bunny, Spirit's saying it's very fortuitous for you to do so at this time. This is a very successful time for you. And it's an opportunity for you to focus your intentions on cultivating exactly what it is you want to see. This is about you bringing a Midas touch into a situation that you'd like to manifest for yourself. So this could be anything, but what I am really strongly hearing is to create very strong affirmations of what it is you would like to bring in into manifestation, into balance, into being this shiny opportunity here for you. With the 9 of Swords, the affirmation that's coming through with this is the 9 of Water, which is about your wishes coming true, releasing this worry, releasing concern. This is about tuning into your heart center, tuning into your love of life, allowing stress, anxiety to just simply fall away, to create intentions around your wishes coming true. And what I just heard from Spirit, I am clairaudient, by the way, if you are new to the channel. For those of you returning, thank you so much for joining me again, and trusting me. But what I was just hearing is that this is about you needing to believe that your wish can come true, believing that your desires are there for you for a reason, and lean into the faith of that. Okay, for the Seven of Swords, we've got release. So I was really feeling this strongly, this sense of, with this new moon, setting intentions to clear what no longer serves you. Clear the things, those toxic energies that have potentially been in your environment, that you've encountered in your relationships, that maybe you've even encountered within yourself. Clear those from your field. This is the end of a phase or a situation. This is about you transforming spiritually and, again, up leveling. But it does require that you release and allow yourself to be set free, is what I just also heard about that energy. Be set free from those anxieties, those toxic energies, whether that means you need to walk away from something within yourself, within your environment, your relationships, or, a thought or a belief or a feeling, right? So with the fear card, which again, we were talking about, this has much to do with choosing two paths, accepting both sides of yourself, the light and the shadow, facing your fears. And with this, we have the Five of Water. So it's about facing that shadow, setting intentions here to face the shadow within that represents this fear of failure, a fear of something not working out, a fear of being rejected potentially, a fear of something not meeting your needs. This is a reminder that regardless, whatever is meant for you, those cups that are meant for you will always show up for you. And so this is about facing your fear and doing it anyways, allowing yourself to set intentions to see the positive in a situation, even if it does not go according to plan. It's like Spirit's telling you, what's the worst thing that could happen? The worst thing that could happen is maybe you flop on your face in some way. Maybe it doesn't work out right, but you will learn from that. You will grow from that. And that's part of accepting how you walk in your own light, is to face the fear of the shadows that hold you back. This is about not wanting to live in regret, not wanting to not give an opportunity a chance, because the other side of the coin is that this could go incredibly well, that this could be that cup that you're seeking, right? So you've got to allow yourself that opportunity, Leo. With the Page of Swords here, which is, I feel like, a shift in perspective, there we've got the Three of Air. And so in this case, when it's in regards to your intentions and how you can work with this energy, the Page of Swords is about aligning your thoughts with your heart space and allowing yourself to, instead of holding on to any of these anxieties or pains of the past, any of these shadow fears, giving yourself that opportunity to accept that this is simply part of your wholeness, part of your journey, to apply compassion to the tender parts of you that might be afraid to go for it. This is about forgiving potentially yourself if you feel you've held yourself back in some way, potentially others if you feel others have betrayed your trust or not been there for you in the proper way in the past. forgiving that to allow for a new way of being to come into play. And so we must release that, right? Central energy here, we must release that and continue to cultivate that with this bunny energy. Excuse my elbow, just like moved the cards around here. But we're continuing to cultivate the release, the shadow work, the facing of our fears, the letting go of the pain of the past. And I feel that you can really visualize this new moon energy as burning away anything that no longer serves you, burning away anything that robs you. I don't know why I want to use the word rob, but it almost feels like something was taken. Some of your light was taken from you. And so this is clearing the path now for you to step into your light fully and be this radiant pentacle. And I feel like that's in whatever area of life this pertains to. But again, the strongest thing coming through is for you. All right, Leo. Yep, the energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon energy. So this is your advice. This is one of your advice cards here, Leo. And this is Spirit saying to you, all of your hard work is absolutely paying off. It's absolutely paying off. It's gaining momentum. And the seeds that you plant now really have this very transformative potential to grow into a brand new cycle, with Pluto being present, Pluto being an oppositional force. What that does is allow you to fully clear this junk from the past, the shadows, these fears, these anxieties. Maybe it's just the way your mental processes are going, whatever it might be for you. All right, that came right out, Leo. Yeah, look, you are seeding the light within yourself by applying this very compassionate energy to your journey. This is Anna, the grandmother of Jesus. So this feels very spiritual again. We got that earlier, that this is a spiritual transformation you're going through. But this card in particular is about laying new foundations, getting into alignment with your personal divine plan, seeding light, the light or the seeds, setting the intentional seeds for your long-term, your bigger visions for the future, laying an incredibly strong foundation within yourself right now. And that's why it's something that this is no minor task with the bunny. This is deep transformation that you are really working to cultivate, to grow, to pour into yourself in order to create this expansive foundation for the future you. So in regards to your sense of self, think of this Leo new moon as this opportunity to truly lay very potent and incredible foundations for who that future you is, releasing anything that is in your way. Leo, I hope that this has been incredibly helpful for you. I do have new offerings. I'm going to link them below. I very much appreciate your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. This will let me really tune into your energy more specifically. And if you'd like a personal reading, I've got recorded readings available now on my Hipsy channel at Lauren_the_mystic. So I will drop that link below and I will see you there. And I wish you a very happy new moon in Leo. Take care.